Good morning and welcome to today's video from Yoker Evangelical Church. Today it's Wednesday the 12th of August, and in our Bible readings this morning we were continuing what we started yesterday as we read 1 Samuel chapter 2 and Romans chapter 2. And this morning I want to take a quick look at 1 Samuel chapter 2 and look at the prayer that Hannah says in it. Now, if you were reading our Bible reading yesterday, we were introduced to Hannah as a childless woman, somebody who has been brought low by not having any children, and she made a desperate plea to God. It was difficult not to empathise with Hannah as she started crying her eyes out, begging God for a son. And yet we saw, didn't we, how God answered her prayer. He gave her the son that she longed for. And so it was incredible to see today how she responds to God in praise and thanks, that she gives him the glory for the thing that he has done. Here we meet a woman who has had experience of God's mercy. And in her song, we see a really important theme that's going to come back again in the book of 1 Samuel. This idea that those who are low are brought high. Like a seesaw action, those people who are low, God makes them high. And that is exactly what happened to Hannah. It is her big theme in this song, God's work to raise up the lowly. And as she rejoices then, her security comes not from her position now. Her security doesn't come from that. Her security comes from the God who has caused it to happen. You see, her song is so full of praise directly to God. And we see that beautifully put in verse 2, where she says this lovely sentence to affirm her need in him. Just listen to verse 2, where she says, "There is no one holy like the Lord. There is no one besides you. There is no rock like our God." This is then a song for weak people. It is a song for people who feel their weakness, who are aware of their lowly position, and yet who know that they have an awesome God. In singing this, it is a reminder of his salvation. As Hannah sings these words, she is reminded of the God who has done so much for her, and that compared to everything else, God is so much better. There is no alternative to God. That is why she says, there is no one like God. No one beside him, no rock like God. These are words that we can share in as well. If you today know Jesus as your Saviour, you can join in with Hannah's song. Join in Hannah's deep prayer of praise as we glorify God for who he is and take security that he is the only one. I'd encourage you to pray through Hannah's prayer and feel those words for yourself. It's Wednesday as well. I would also encourage you to come along to our prayer meeting this evening. It's held on Zoom, and if you would like to join that, email the email address at the bottom of the screen and I'll send you over the login details to get into the Zoom meeting. But I hope you have a great day today, and God bless.